platform that everyone is welcome to join. You just go to my site, teddymcdonald.com, click on the community link, and then sign up. There's a free option and a paid option, but please feel free to join the free option in there. And I asked in that community, hey, what do you guys want to work on? And of course, arm balances seem to be the thing that everybody wants to work on. So I'm going to do some arm balances today. But don't worry, every class, you can get something out of all the classes. Just try to have a little extra focus, either whether it's a pose of the day or a workshop like this. So get your mat ready and join us for a fun hour of movement and health and hopefully some peace and happiness and joy. That's what we need in this world. A little bit of a moment our world is having now, isn't it? We're having one moment, and then all of a sudden we said, whammo, let's have another moment. Let's have another moment. Why not, right? So we're going to start in a couple moments here. Just got back from my run. For those of you that have been practicing with us here for a long time, we've been doing this 6 days a week since the pandemic hit. Now I have to clarify what's going on. It's been an hour Monday through Friday, 90 minutes on Saturday. Oh, by the way, quick note to self, this coming Saturday, I will not be live at 9 a.m. I will be live at 7 a.m. on the West Coast. That is a time change due to the fact that it's my wife's birthday on Friday, and we're going to take a nice drive up to Ojai on Saturday, spend the day up there with some friends. So Saturday will be a much earlier class. I'll remind you tomorrow and Friday too. But anyway, we're here 6 days a week, and then Saturday. And I do these on a donation basis, so they're free, obviously, if you can't afford to pay. But if you can, that would be fantastic. It would help us, the studio, and our expenses, and help me keep going and maybe upgrade my camera. But you can do that at 5pointyoga.com, or you can just Venmo me directly at Teddy McDonald. It all goes to that business account. So that would be incredibly important. And of course, you support your local businesses. And these days, we got to donate wherever we can. NAACP, Black Lives Matter, all of the places, any place that you can, and sign up and volunteer and get involved. And I know now with the George Floyd thing and the riots and the protests and everything else, and thankfully, the violence is starting to slow down a bit. It seems, I hope, but just so everybody knows and everybody's aware, I'm sure you guys are all aware of this, but the violence is really a very small portion. My brothers are in New York City sending me videos of protests in New York City where there's thousands of people walking peacefully, right? Thousands and thousands of people walking peacefully. So just so that we're clear, it's a very small portion, sadly, who feel like they need to do that. But most people are protesting peacefully. And hopefully this will ignite some actual real change. We'll see. The election last night was pretty good. If you didn't see that, Stephen King lost. Steve King, whatever his name was. That's good news. We try to be equal in our yoga practice, right? We want everybody to come. We want everybody to join. We want everybody to have some fun and be healthy. The healthier we can all be, the happier we can all be, the better our whole world is, really. Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want that? All right, so today, those are my announcements. Today, we're going to focus a little bit on arm balances. So arm balances, down dog is an arm balance. Crow pose is obviously an arm balance. Side crow pose is arm balance. What do you need for arm balances? And you think, oh wow, look at those arm balances. They're so... one of the main things you need is arm strength and core strength. You also need flexibility. So we're going to work on all those things today. And to connect, I think the biggest thing that I can share regarding the yoga is to bring all those things together. So you want to bring your flexibility together with your strength, and not just, so I find that a lot of the arm balances that I do that I feel like I'm quote unquote good at, or at least that I'm able to do to a certain degree, a lot of it comes really from back here. A lot of it comes from, you know, the core strength, but also helping the core is the upper back. So we're going to focus a little bit on that today. And if there's anything that we do that you can't do or that it doesn't work, don't worry about it. You're going to have, out of the 60 minutes that we're going to go here, you'll be able to do 57 minutes of it. Maybe, most likely. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and begin. Always as a disclaimer too, if there's any injuries, if you have any injuries or anything, just make sure you modify around your injuries. I don't want anyone to get hurt any more if you already have an injury. And remember, whatever happens in the comfort of your own home is your own responsibility. So go ahead and take your feet about shoulder distance, bring the palms together, close your eyes, start breathing in and out of your nose. Breath or two. It's like, wait a second, do I have actually a microphone? Yeah. And set your intention to release some stress, to heal, to strengthen, whatever that is for you. And drop your head over down to one side, nice easy neck stretch. You know, and if you've been practicing with us for a while, switch sides. You can see how, you know, regardless of what's happening in the world or in your life, that if we continue to show up on a regular basis, that we continue to foster our sense of peace and you know, stability and strength. Drop the arms. Circles with the head one direction, and that's important. A daily practice is important. It doesn't have to be here with me every single day, but a daily practice of some sort to help make yourself a better person is a good thing, in my humble opinion. Switch directions, opposite side. Good, back to the center. Shoulder rolls forward and back, forward and back. Our little guy woke up in the middle of the night last night, 4:20 or something like that. Oh, I forgot I was going to track my yoga again. There we go, tracking the yoga. Got my heart rate monitor on, I'm tracking it. Opposite direction. And before we just go up, I want to take the Garudasana pose. So take your arms out to the side and just roll the arms here a little bit. So kind of exercise, but just to warm up the shoulders a bit and breathe. We'll go, I don't know, 7 to 10 times in one direction. What is that, 9, 10, 11, 12? Let's say 15. I want you to warm up a little bit. Opposite side. We'll warm up the shoulders, then we're going to stretch them. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Now, take your right arm. This is my right arm. Across. Right arm on the bottom, left arm on top. Cross around, reach around, grab. This here is called feel a bit of a stretch. If you can even do this, you should feel a little bit of a stretch in the upper back. So if you look, it's my left arm is on top. As I go up higher, I feel this more on the back side, kind of rotator cuff, shoulder blade there. And you want to go up and away from the face. Typically the body will want to collapse, right? It'll say, oh, I can't do that, and I need to collapse. And that's what we want to start to change. Lift up. Good. And then switch. Oh, I think I just got a cramp in my back. Ooh. Opposite side. So now my right arm is on top, left arm on the bottom. Cross over. Same thing, just to show both sides. There you go. Now you can kind of lift up. So a couple of years ago, in fact, 2 or 3 years ago, I caught an edge snowboarding, flew like solid 10 to 15 feet, and landed smack on my shoulder, like head and shoulder. Thankfully, I had a helmet on, but lift up, a few breaths. One more breath. Good, then release it. Oh, all right. But this shoulder has always kind of given me trouble ever since then, and I had to nurse it, obviously, in the beginning. Some shoulder rolls again, forward and back, forward and back. But it took a long time. It took a solid 2 years, and I just recently have noticed that in that particular pose, I got a little bit more freedom. Arms up. Interlace the fingertips, turn the palms to the ceiling, stretch. So if you have something that's been, nagging you for a long time, just keep nursing it. Just keep nursing it. Pay attention, give it some love. Fold to one side, stretch, breathe. Good, then switch sides. Same thing, stretch, breathe. Good. Back to the center, lean back, take a nice big inhale, and then fold down forward as you exhale. Hang forward here. Oh, stretch. Oh, my legs are a little tight. So I ran yesterday, and then I had a schedule change, so I ran this morning. Normally I've been running Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I just went for a little quick half an hour run. And what was uncovered, at least I'm noticing right now, is the tightness from my day yesterday. Hang here, breathe, drop the head down, excuse me, stretch. And then clasp the hands behind your back, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders. Soften a little more, drop the head down, breathe. Good, one more breath. And then release the arms. Roll back up. We're going to do some arm circles. One arm, make a few circles. And again, this is just to loosen up the shoulders a bit. Good. Switch arms, stretch it. Good. Side to side. Very good. Now some sun salutations. Palms together. Take a nice big inhale. Lift the arms up. Fold all the way down forward as you exhale. Extend that spine as you inhale. Look forward and then step back as you exhale. From here, we're not going to do our push-ups today because I want to save some of your arms for the arm balancing. So just take a couple breaths. I will make some circles. Circles here. Abdomen strong, circles on the wrists, circles for the shoulders, and this really can be a core experience as long as you engage the abdomen. Thighs now opposite direction. Good. All right. From here, drop the knees. Right away, cat and cow tilts. There's a few for the spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and then we're going to go side to side, lift the feet up. Side to side, one side to side, other side. Side to side to side to side to side to side, and the other side. Good, and then downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. That's a pterodactyl, by the way. If you heard that bird, we have pterodactyls living right here near our house. Bend the left leg, press the right heel down. Stretch and breathe. So by the way, down dog is an arm balance, right? Most of your weight is kind of arms here. And plank is an arm balance. Switch legs, bend the right leg, push the left heel down, breathe. So you're already, unknowingly, building the strength that it takes for you to hold yourself up with your arms. And that's essentially what all arm balances are. You're just creating a shelf with your arms, and then you're resting your body on the shelf. Kinda. Straighten both legs. Come up on the toes from here, walk forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, look forward. Fold down as you exhale. Stretch all the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. Good, arms up again. Inhale, sun salutation A. Fold as you exhale. Good, extend the spine as you inhale, look forward. Step back, first one. Lower down all the way. Chaturanga, or up to cobra pose. Cobra pose, nice, gentle, easy back bend. Heart up, shoulders down, breath smooth. And then reverse it, downward facing dog. Breathe, fingers spread, palms flat. And then up on the toes, you can walk softly, or you could hop forward. Extending the spine as you inhale, folding as you exhale, all the way up as you inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Two more, arms up again, inhale. Fold as you exhale. Extend that spine as you inhale. Step or jump. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up as you inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Arms up again. Inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Extend that spine as you inhale. Step or jump back. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, shoulders back. Maybe chaturanga again. Downward facing dog. That's three. Right leg up. Take it up behind you, hold. You could open the hip today. Bend the knee, get a little side stretch. We worked on this on Monday, opening up that hip. We worked our pose of the day. That day was Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Good, one more breath. And then square the hips, knee to the nose, abdomen strong, core strength. Lift it back and up. Forward knee to your left side, twist. Back and up. Forward up to your right side. Back and up. All the way forward to the hands. Stay here, come on the fingertips. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips down. Straighten the leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips down. Keep that going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Turn the back foot flat down. Come up to warrior one. Hold warrior one. Adjust my bra strap. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Hips turn forward, shoulders relaxed. Breathe, otherwise known as my heart rate monitor. I still have the old style heart rate monitor here. Good. Clasp the hands behind your back, interlace the fingertips, lift the heart up, draw the shoulders back and down, head back, breathe deeply. One more inhale, and then fold down, exhale, stretch, shoulders, right, shoulder stretch. One more breath. Come on, back up, warrior one. Hands down to the floor, take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Left side, take it up behind you. And breathe. Could open the hip, bend the knee, get a side stretch. Good. Square the hips, knee to the nose, abdomen really strong. Lift it back and up. Forward knee to your right side. I'll twist and squeeze. Back and up. Forward up to your left side. Back and up. All the way forward to the hands. Stay here. Straighten the front leg, straighten the front leg, bend the knee. How long have I been doing this? I still can't speak. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend your leg. Straighten and bend. And breathe. Inhale, exhale. Couple more rounds. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Warrior one. You know, part of this whole process of practicing yoga, doing yoga, is so that, you know, for me anyway, is so that, you know, when I go about my day in my world, that I feel, you know, just alive and alert and strong and flexible. And, you know, I don't have, you hear people complain all the time about, I got back pain, I got this pain, I got that pain, I'm getting old, you know. I mean, it's ridiculous how much people complain about their bodies, right? And I put my body through some stuff, let me tell you. Interlace the fingertips, lift the heart up, draw the shoulders back and down, drop the head back and breathe. And I don't complain too much about it. My wife will tell you that when I do have something wrong, I complain a lot. Probably makes up for the times I don't complain. Drop the head down, stretch. What do they call it? The man flu? One more breath, stretch. Come on, back up, warrior one, inhale. Hands down, exhale. But ultimately, you want to feel like you're operating on all cylinders, right? You want to feel like your energy's high and you're strong and supple and just feel amazing to be human. That's the idea. Fingers spread, palms flat, lift the tailbone, breathe deep. Good. Up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Hold it. Good 30-second there. Keep breathing. Okay, just checking my time. Breathing. 10 more seconds. Sink a little bit lower if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Bring the hands together at the heart. Good. Full breath. Notice that transition when you're in a pose and it's hard. And you're breathing and maybe getting a little bit more bigger heart rate, and then you stand up. You relax. There's kind of this rush, right? Chair pose when you're ready. Inhale. Fold down forward. Exhale. Extend the spine. Inhale. Step back or hop back. You choose Vinyasa. Lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Right leg first. Take it up. and bring it forward. Warrior one. Inhale, reach up, stretch. Hands down, take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, down dog. Left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. So we're going to take the next couple of sun salutations and do dancing warrior, because we're going to spend more time on the arms, but it's nice to have a nice little more of a standing balance flow. So one more breath here, pushing, and then up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Extend that spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. Big full breath. Good, back to chair, inhale. Now we add warrior two, reverse warrior. Fold as you exhale, halfway up as you inhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Maybe chaturanga again. Down dog, right leg goes up first. Bring it all the way forward. Warrior one, reach up. Warrior two, open up. Pause here, take a breath. Then reverse it, back arm down, right arm up and back, stretch. Good, and then forward, right hand down, left arm over the ear, reach. And then back up, warrior two. And let it go, hands down, take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Warrior two, open up, exhale. Shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Reverse warrior, back arm down, left arm up and back, stretch. And then forward, left hand down, right arm over the ear, reach. Good, come on, back up. And then let it go, hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. And downward facing dog. Hold it here, breathe. We're going to do the same thing one more time. I'm just going to flow through it. A couple breaths. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. We're going to throw in Navasana into here, which is possibly going to get you a little idea of an arm balance and what that's all about. So chair pose. First, inhale. Sit down from here. As you sit down, take the legs up. Navasana is boat pose. We'll hold it for 30 seconds. Lift the upper body up, shoulders down, breath smooth. We're getting to the arm balance. First, a little core strength here. Shoulders down, breath smooth, lifting up, breathing deeply. 10 more seconds. Good. One more nice inhale, and then cross the legs, set the hands, jump back. So when you do this, all of your body weight is going to be held up by the arms if you get the actual jump. So think about that. Think about your upper back, your arms, your core, all together, all working together. Lift, jump. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Then whether you jump back or step back, it's fine. Right leg up and bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Warrior two, open up, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. And then forward, right hand down, left arm over the ear, reach. And back up, warrior two. And let it go, hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, down dog, left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach. Warrior 2, open. Reverse warrior, inhale. Stretch back, and then forward. Yeah, right, left hand down, right arm over the ear, reach. Good, and back up, warrior 2. And let it go. Hands down, leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pause there. Take a few breaths. Just gonna move my light situation here. I should say my shade situation. Good. So now drop to the knees. We're gonna do low plank. So low plank, part of the reason we do this is to strengthen the core. Let's do 90 seconds, starting in 5. We'll throw in some variations. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Tuck the toes, straighten the legs back, abdomen strong. If you can, have the palms flat and the forearms parallel to each other, great. If not, it's also fine to just interlace here. But breathe deeply. 15 seconds went by. So we're going to do some variations starting in 5 seconds. You're going to take one leg up and hold it if you feel like you can. So 3, 2, 1. Take one leg up. 10 seconds. Good. Switch legs. 10 seconds. We do 2 like this on each side, and then mountain climbers. Switch legs. 10 seconds. Switch legs, last 10 seconds, and then 20 seconds of mountain climbers if you got it in you. Abdomen strong, breath smooth, and begin. Knee to the tricep, knee to the tricep. Good, just 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Dolphin pose. Lift the hips up. Walk the feet a little closer. Push the shoulders back. Good. One more breath. Give it a good push. Back. Look at the hands. Push to downward facing dog. Good. So from here, drop to the knees again. We're going to stretch the shoulders. Sit back onto the heels for a moment. We'll also take a little leg stretch. So if you're sitting directly on your heels and this is easy for you, then we're going to lean back. But if this is harder for you, then you can just stay right where you are. So lean back a little bit here if you can. Lift the knees up. Stretch. Good. Shoulders down. Push the heart up. Drop the head back. Breathe deep. A few more breaths. Good. Come on forward. Clasp the hands behind your back. Come on to the very top of the head. Stretch. Good. Release that. Lift the head up. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Oh, you know what I just thought about? Oh, this will be super fun for people. For some. Science fiction for others. So let's just come forward. Halfway forward. Squat down. When you squat down, bring the palms together. Sit up nice and tall. All these poses, stretches, they're all beneficial. So here's your first arm balance. And if you're not an arm balance person, what you want to do is see if you can get the armpit, right, like into that knee, into kind of sort of the outside of the armpit, right? So you kind of extend up and then you put your hands down. You lean, as you lift the hips up, kind of lean forward. See, those knees are still connected in there, and they'll scoot down a little bit, but that's your first crow pose. All right, crow, just see what it feels like. And in the beginning, you know, when I first started doing this, first of all, there's no chance I could even lift my head up. What I would do is I'd put my one toe onto the other toe, and then I was able to kind of do that. All right, so that's an idea. Back to your squat. A couple breaths. So for the more advanced folks, you know, you can hold it like that, work on straightening the arms, and then we're going to do our jump back. So either if you're newer at this, then you're just leaning forward, feeling what it feels like to get the weight onto the arms. Is that possible? Is it not possible? If it's not possible, maybe you can put the toe onto the heel and then lean forward and maybe lift up. So much about the arms and fingers. For those of you that are actually okay in holding it for an extended period of time, hold it, then work on your jump back. Abdomen strong, lift the hips, shoot the legs back. Chaturanga, up facing dog, gentle back bend, dog. So regardless of where you are, back to downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch it. So it can't just be arm balance, arm balance, arm balance, arm balance, arm balance, right? I guess it could be, but not for a general class. Switch legs. And then right leg up when you're ready. Take it up, bring it all the way forward. Today, let's stay on the back toes, crescent. Do a couple of really standing sequence here. Good, breathing, deep crescent pose. You're on the back toes, so sinking down, you get that front hip flexors to stretch. Arms up, shoulders down. You can bring the arms out to the side. Breathe deep, lift the heart up. Extra deep breaths, really open up the heart center. Whoa, balance. Breathe. Good, one more inhale. And then lean forward, step up. Warrior three. Warrior three, hold. And not a long standing sequence. We spent a lot of time standing sequences this week. So just driving that back leg back, extend the spine forward. Right hand goes down, left arm goes up. Half moon, few breaths. Stack the hips, remember from Monday. Stack the hips. Tuck the tailbone, breathe deeply. Come up to warrior three. And then switch it. Left hand down. And right arm up. Lifting the back leg, driving the back leg back as you continue to twist. A couple more breaths. One more inhale. Good. Hands and feet down. Shake out the legs. Shake out that right leg. We're going to squat down from here. Squatting down again like before. And again, if you're not an arm balance person, you're going to get a lot of squats today, which is totally fine. It's totally fine. You work on your squat and your stretches. Here's an alternative if you're not doing arm balances. Left arm out, or right arm up. You get a nice little twist. Right? And then you can switch sides. Same thing. Otherwise, pose again. And crow pose again, just one more time in crow. A regular crow pose. If you want any variations, you're welcome to do some variations. And variations are one-legged crow, headstand, handstand. I'm going to do a fun one after this. But from here, so you can start with the hands down. If you're really newer at this, the knees are out to the side and you're balancing like this. So this is how I teach kids how to do it. All right. Because it's easier to rest your knees outside the triceps. And by the way, when I first started this 20 some odd years ago, was doing these arm balances. I so hurt. The knees on the back of my arms hurt a lot. Bruised, like to the point where there was bruises on the back of my knees. And that goes away eventually. So you just gotta suffer through some pain. Suffer through some pain. We all know what that's like. All right, set the hands, lean in one more time, balance. If you're working on one leg, just lean to one side, lift that leg off, step it back. Take a vinyasa, back to down dog. That one leg hold is definitely a way to build strength. All right. If you did the one leg, we'll give you a moment to do the other leg. Go ahead, and everybody else, hold down dog, just a couple breaths. Lifting the tailbone, stretching, breathing. And then left side, take the leg up, bring it forward. Stay on the back toes again, crescent pose, come on up. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. And from here, arms out to the side, breathing. Good, one more big inhale. And then lean forward, step up, warrior three. Abdomen strong, stack the hips. Left hand down, right arm up. Good. Back to the center from there. Right hand down, left arm up. One more breath, twist it, turn, and then drop it all down again. Okay, so squatting down again. I have an alternative for you non-arm balance people. Squat down on the toes. All right. This is we can all do this together, and then those of you that are not doing arm balances, you can do it again. So left arm, I'm on my toes, knees are apart, left arm underneath, right arm behind the back. Clasp. Lengthen the upper body as you turn and twist and breathe. So that's a little stretch there. A few breaths. Good. Then you can come back to the center. If the legs are fatigued, you straighten them for a moment. But then opposite side, right arm under, left arm behind, clasp and hold. Lengthen up, twist up, turn up, breathe deep. Good. Back to the center. Either do that same thing again or back to crow. And here's going to be the fun thing. So either you're working on your crow pose. We did fingertip crow yesterday. We're not going to do that today. What I want to do is jump back, and then I want to jump into crow. So here's a fun trick. First, lean forward, right here, breathe. And then, if you're able to, you jump back. Chaturanga. Take a quick upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And always when I jump forward into crow, I just kind of make my stance an inch shorter. Look here. You don't want to look down. Just look at where your feet would normally land, right in there. And as you come up, you're going to hop and land in crow. Right. And then jump back. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog, down dog. You see that again? So you look at where you're going to land, and your knees, you just trust that your upper body is able to hold on to you, and you lift and land in crow. Right? That's it. Jump back. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. That working? A little bit, maybe. Maybe not. This is where the Zoom classes would be better, right? If I could stop and we could look at everybody and see what you're all doing. I'll set that up. I'm working on the handstand Zoom workshop, but then we'll do some other fun workshops too on Zoom so that I can actually work with you more. Right leg up, bring it forward, stay on the back toes, crescent pose. One more time, crescent, lift up, lean back. So again, you know, repetition is going to help you with your arm balancing. Right, leaning back, and then lean forward. And since we're not really doing that many leg poses today, let's just do a stronger standing pose here. So bend the standing leg and straighten, and bend and straighten 7 times. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten. I think that's 4, so 3 more. Bend the standing leg, straighten it. Whoa, crash. 2 more. Bend, straighten, and then bend. Whoa, straighten, and then drop the hands down, lift the back leg. So hands down, lift the back leg. Stretch that standing leg. Breathe deep. Lift up a little taller. And then step the leg back. Come up to crescent pose. And then from crescent, bring the palms together. Hook your left elbow outside the right knee. Lengthen the upper body up as you turn and twist. All right. Yes, we are going into an arm balance here. So this is Kundanyasana 2, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it's Kundanyasana, I don't know, 1 or 2. But lengthen up, turn up and twist, and then drop the back knee. All right. And if you're not going to do fine, you just stay in the twist. Left hand down, right, left forearm down there. Arm straight, lean out to the side. From there, bend the knee, straighten both legs, and balance. This one, my right arm is totally free. So you can see the right arm, the hips do not rest on that right arm. We'll do it again. Come on out. Left arm up. Comes across the body. All right, palms together. You're either in the twist still or back over. Bend the arms. Straighten the legs if you can. So that's where the core strength comes in. To hold your body up in the pose, you need to be able to have your arms bent at a right angle and then just rest the rest of your body up on the arms. Simple. Simple, but not easy. Downward facing dog. One more side here. Left leg up. Bring it forward. Stay on the back toes. Crescent pose from there. Come on up. Crescent. All right. From here, arms out to the side. Whoa, a few breaths. Lift up and lean back. One more inhale. And then lean forward. Step up. Warrior 3. Balance. Seven times. Lower the standing leg and straighten. And bend and straighten. And bend and straighten. And that's 3. Bend, straighten is 4. Bend, straighten is 5. Bend, straighten 6. Bend, straighten 7. Hands down, lift the back leg up. Really give it a big, big, big stretch. Good. One more inhale. And then you're going to step back. Big step back. Crescent pose. From crescent, palms together. Hook the right elbow outside the left knee. Turn and twist. And I'll just turn myself. You don't have to turn if you're going to the outside. but just so you can see a little bit better based on the camera views. So from here, palms out, straighten the legs, back leg forward, and then straighten. Good. Notice this time, left arm totally free. Left arm totally free. Oftentimes I'll see people who drop their hip onto that arm. It doesn't work for me. Some people who are more flexible in a certain way, they just drop both hips on the arm. It's actually easier to hold because you're stacking everything on the arms, but not technically the pose. So one more time, from here to here. Straighten, and then shoot the legs back. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. All right, so if you were still in the twist there, then you can come out, meet us in down dog. Bend the right leg, push the left heel down, breathe. All right, and drop to the knees again. Just check the actual time. Okay, good. So we got some time to wind down here. Go ahead and tuck the toes. Uh-oh. I got too much heat on the Mevo. Stand by. It's right in the sun. Hopefully. It's too hot. I needed some shade around it. Sun gets hot here, you guys. Mevo automatically shortly reduce environmental temperature to prevent shutdown. Yeah. And end the stream recording to prevent data loss. Okay, so let's see. It won't shut down. Back bend. The sun, but now you're in the shade. So let's see what happens. Lift the upper body up, lean back. Left arm up, lean back, breathe deep. Good. And then switch sides. Same thing. Good. And then forward. And let's go pigeon pose. So tuck the toes, straighten the legs back. First, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a big stretch. And then switch sides and stretch. Good. And then just right forward for pigeon. Right leg forward. Pigeon pose. Take a few breaths here. So how'd that go? How did that go? Did it work? Did we get some arm balances in there? I hope so. We're always doing fun arm balances. That seems like the common request for a lot of people is arm balances. So we'll definitely do some more of those. In the I don't no longer have that warning, so maybe we're still good here. But in the conscious endurance community that I started, that I hope that you join, I did put a poll up yesterday, because what I want to do there is teach a little bit more, not just teaching yoga, but teach a little bit more about mindset, teach a little bit more about nutrition, teach a little bit more about endurance training, and that's where I'm going to do it. So I'll do maybe a little bit on, live here on YouTube and Facebook, but then kind of move people over there and do some better, cooler, more fun things and more in-depth stuff over there. So I'll ask you guys mindset, motivation, yoga, endurance training, nutrition, And maybe was the other one mindfulness? I forget. Yeah. Well, how about those? Give me one of those. So far, motivation and mindset and motivation was definitely one. Nutrition got a few votes as well. Switch legs here. Topic that you'd like more discussion on, and then what I'll do is go and do a whole big teaching, kind of share what I know about the topic, and then we can just have a nice ongoing discussion about it. But what I want to do is have kind of a theme of the month, and so June so far, I want to sort of pick the theme. Like if we get a few, then we'll do it quarter by quarter. Starting, June can be our test month to see sort of how it goes and the format a little bit. But I'll go there once a week and kind of give a little chat, a little talk about it. The topic. Oh, excuse me. And then we can see where it goes from there. It's a community that we build together. All right. A few more breaths here. Looks like we're not being shut down by the heat. We're not being shut down by the heat. We're not being shut down by the police. We're not being shut down by the government. Yay! Yay! Oh, you guys, it's been a rough few months in this country, hasn't it been? Not the best. But I hope that you're doing what you can to be a good human being in the world, and an equal opportunity human being. And I think one of the things that I've learned through all this so far is, you see the term normalize anti-racism. And I think that's got to be the next phase of it. I read yesterday Alexander Stevens' cornerstone speech from 1861, where he basically says Negroes are lesser humans, right? And we know that about slavery, but it was the cornerstone of the Confederacy, right? Like the Confederacy wanted to separate from the North because this was the cornerstone of their whole entire proposed government. Thankfully, that didn't happen, but obviously it still affects us today. So I think it's important to be aware of that, and then to take steps to, change it, because we're all part of the problem if we're not part of the solution, right? Go ahead and come on up from there, and bring the legs forward, shake them out a little bit, butt out to the side, flex the feet back, reach the arms up, fold forward, and stretch. It doesn't mean we're all bad, right? I'm not saying that we're all bad. It just means that, maybe there's some other things that we can focus on, that we can use our energies for, that we can do to help. And I think, in my opinion, I don't know if I said this yesterday, but I felt like the pandemic was a time, an opportunity for us to begin to share our resources, and whether that was financial or otherwise, and I think this is an opportunity for us to start to be much more inclusive of people, and me, mine, I want the bigger house, the bigger car, the more money, more fame, or whatever. I think that's gotta end. Let's go ahead and take the legs up and back and over the head and plow. I mean, unless it's for good, unless you're using it to help, all right? Because the thing is, if you have fame and you have a lot of followers, fans, you can send out a message, right? A celebrity with a conscience is way better than one without, if you ask me. Legs up. Relax here. Breathe. And then legs to the sides. Breathe. Bend the knees, soles of the feet together. Straighten the legs up from there and bend the knees down. And come on out. And then right knee in, give it a good squeeze in, roll to the left. And then switch sides. Same thing. Other side. Pull the knee in. Roll. Twist. Good. Back to the center. Shavasana, final rest. Let's take a few minutes here. Eyes closed. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and bring the left hand to the heart center, right hand to your belly. Pause for a moment. And then bend the knees, roll to your right side. And then up to a seated position, comfortable seat. Good. We'll do a short meditation here to close the practice. Sit up nice and tall, palms up, eyes closed, a few breaths. Remember, inside, developing that sense of peace and calmness from within. We're using the body and the breath and the intention to get there, but ultimately honing that relationship with yourself within, and then taking action, appropriate action, on the outside, in life, in the real world. Go ahead and bring the palms together at the heart. Take a moment of gratitude. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you very much. Have a great day. See you right back here tomorrow. Tomorrow will be yoga and HIIT. So we'll turn up the volume a little bit on some jumping around and lunging around and hopping around. And thank you very much, of course, for showing up. Donate to us if you can. Donate to other small businesses. Donate to the NAACP, Black Lives Matter, Color for Change. So many different organizations that you can help. All right, so thank you if you're in the position. Thank you very much, you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.